everybody, welcome back. If you watched my first two videos of my first season of football, you know that my team started off great with 2 wins, but then we lost 3 in a row. Our team was feeling really bad. The games that we played so far were against teams in other divisions, but now we were playing teams in our own divisions, and this would count towards the playoffs. First up was Alta, a team that had won all of its games so far. Alta came out and got a fast start, scoring 2 quick touchdowns. We didn't give up and we drove the ball. We got down near the goal line and were in position to score to cut the lead in half. And then this happened. Are you kidding me? We were down 3 touchdowns at halftime. Our players were devastated. Some players were crying, and it just seemed like everybody was feeling really bad. But then something happened late in the game that was going to turn our season around. I scored a long touchdown, and then on our last drive, with time running out, my coach decided to have me run the ball 4 times in a row. On each play, it looked like I was going to lose yards, but I was able to gain yards on every single play. That made an impression on the coach, and so the coach decided to review the game film from our prior games. He reviewed the game film from our prior games, and he put together a stat sheet. And he noticed that I was averaging about 8 yards per carry, and I was only getting about 1 out of 4 runs. So the coach came to me and told me that we were going to make 2 changes. First, he was going to have me run the ball more. Second, we needed some plays of me running up the middle. The only plays I ran so far were around the edges, and the defense knew that. The other thing that my coach told me is that the Alta coach wanted my address to send me a letter because he was impressed with my running. It was pretty cool that the Alta coach wanted to send me a letter, but it was even cooler that the Alta coach was actually a famous football player, Luke Staley. Luke Staley won the award for the best running back in college football, the Doak Walker Award. He was drafted in the NFL by the Detroit Lions. His son was the one who ran all the touchdowns against us. He sent me a bunch of these really cool playing cards and signed them. In a later video, I'll tell you how meeting Luke Staley changed my life. But first, I need to show you what happened in our next game. We played Riverton, and even though we'd lost 4 games, I was really fired up because I knew I'd be getting a lot of runs. On the first play, I ran about 30 yards, but it came back on a penalty. I got a first down on the next play, and then picked up about 5 yards. My teammate lost a yard or 2. And then I ran about 4 yards to make it 4th and short. If you look at the video, you can tell that their entire team was spread out on defense to stop me around the edge. So my coach called the run right up the middle. I got the first down and more. I kept running the ball and picking up chunks of yards. I ran about 15 yards down to the 5, but it was brought back on a penalty. No big deal. The next play I ran for 25. And then on my 10th run of the drive, I punched it into the end zone. The drive took up the entire first quarter. In the second quarter, Riverton scored on a long play to tie up the game. But when they kicked it off, I grabbed the ball and took it to the house. Riverton would not give up. They scored a second time to tie up the game. They got the ball first in the second half, but our team got an interception. In the fourth quarter, I got my longest run of the season and my third touchdown of the game. We snapped our 4-game losing streak. It felt so good to win a game, and my teammates and I were so happy. Could we keep on winning, or would we go back to our losing ways? In the next video, I'll show you what happened when we play a team who won all 8 of its games, including the Alta team that we lost to. Who do you think won? My team or the undefeated Brighton Tigers? Watch for my next video to find out. Signature smile. You can check out my highlights from my first season here. And you should subscribe to see all my videos. I've got basketball videos, soccer videos, football videos, speed and agility videos. I've got all types of videos. So check them out. Signature smile.